Welcome to Traveling with Tim. Oh, we should have gotten on it. And in today's episode, we're going to be visiting the ancestral heartlands of Vietnam. But first, we got to get on our bus. And something you might not know about Vietnam is that it dates back to the year 2900 BC. That's almost 5,000 years ago, which is a real shock for me because my country is only like 300 years old. And to visit a place with cultural artifacts dating over 5,000 years is really incredible. So we finally found our bus here, and we'll be going to a province in the north called Ninh Binh, and it's very densely packed with cultural artifacts. It also has the ancient capital of the Vietnamese Empire. What else? And many stunning sights of rivers and mountains. I think we're going to take a river tour, do some hiking. It's going to be really awesome. So if any of that interests you, I encourage you to stick around and see what Ninh Binh is like.
When our country became communist country, every Vietnamese people, we became equal. We didn't have a rich people or poor people. Yeah. At that time, Vietnamese people, we went to the rice field, we worked together. And in the harvest time, we share everything together. Yeah. We didn't have a rich people or poor people. And in the first time, everything is okay, but after that, a lot of problem happened. For example, like two person, when he or she work hard in the harvest time, they got the sick. With the person, they very lazy. They went to the rice field, but they didn't work. In the harvest time, they got the sick. So a lot of Vietnamese people, they became lazy. And at that time, 1945, they closed our country. We didn't have any investment from other countries. So, in the 1985, the government in the Vietnam, they decided to change the policy. They share the land, the rice field into small pieces. They open our country that's about investment from other countries. More and more other countries, they came to the Vietnam to open their factory because Vietnamese worker very cheap. Even to the nowadays still very cheap. They share the land, the rice field into small pieces. Every Vietnamese people, we can own a small one. Before that, everything we share together. As from the 1985, we had to responsibility about our share. From then, the distance between rich people and poor people in the Vietnam bigger and bigger and bigger. And to the 1858, French, they came to the Vietnam and they dominated the Vietnam. But they not only dominated the Vietnam, they dominated Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia too. And they call three countries Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia with the one name. It is Indochina too. And maybe everyone you heard about the name Ho Chi Minh. British leader, national father for the Vietnamese people. He was born during the time French they dominated the Vietnam, and he left our country when he was very young, just 21 years. He went to the French first, to study, and he found out the way to help our country. And when he left our country when he just 21 years, and when he came back our country, he more than 15 years. And when he came back our country, he became the leader, the revolutionary leader, and he led our country fight back the French and Japan. And in the August of the 1945, the revolution success. Just in the short time, but it is the most terrible for the Vietnamese people. Still have a lot of bad effect to the Vietnamese people nowadays. Why? Even to the nowadays, we don't know exactly how many times Americans they bombing the Vietnam. The Americans they bombing the Vietnam. Actually in the Hanoi we had a lot of tunnel, but almost the tunnel in the Hanoi was collapsed because they bombing the Hanoi non-stop for 12 days. Almost the tunnel, underground tunnel was collapsed because the Vietnamese army they hide in the they hide in the underground tunnel. When the underground tunnel collapsed, they hide in the jungle and they make a lot of the bamboo jump to fight back, to
like a marble mountain almost. You can't see it so good, but let me show you. Really beautiful. We're definitely more remote than we were last time when we went to Halong Bay. Thank you. We picked up a little smoothie too. Good to get some fresh air as well. It's like a 2-hour ride from Hanoi up down to Ninh Binh, a little bit south. But everything is going well. So this is our first stop, guys. Whoa, looks like there's a Starbucks over there. Might have to try that out. But this place, I think, is it's called Trang Lo, and it's where the big river is. So I think they're gonna take us on like a 2-hour ride down the river on a little boat. So it should be really interesting. Kind of looking forward to it. We're just chilling on the water and taking in the sights of these giant limestone caves. It's gonna be awesome. This one. So I'm glad I have my hat on, guys. This is gonna be like a 2-hour ride, and the sun is very hot. But check out the limestone cliffs over there. Those big, tall cliffs are the reason why Trang An has been given the name Halong Bay on land. You can definitely see why. So we're also very near the ancient capital of Vietnam, which is called Hoa Lur, Hoalur. And you can imagine how important this river, the Trang An River, would have been to the ancient people. It would have meant food, transportation, everything. The tour guide told us an interesting story as well before we got on the boat, that a lot of the rowers who give tours, who paddle the tours, a lot of them are older, like in their 50s and 60s. And the reason is because a lot of the young people don't want to do this job. You know, it's a lot of work paddling these boats for like 2 hours in the hot sun. And probably doing that 2 or 3 times a day. But it's cool that some people are still willing to do that and show the beauty of Trang An to people from all around the world. So it's not always about your physical ability, you know. It's also about your character and your heart. So I also learned today on the bus ride that all these limestone cliffs are why the cement industry is so thriving in Vietnam. The limestone is the best thing to make cement out of, I guess, and it's brought a lot of prosperity to this region, just the province south of Hanoi. Cool. The cliffs are shaped like like the bell curve. It's a really unique shape. It's like an anthill almost. I'm not used to that type of shape of mountains at all. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like a bell. I heard a bump. I thought the boat was gonna break for a second. This would not be a good place to have a boat problem.
to spring can.
Đấy bà quản chết một trận.
but it said Trang An Eco Holiday. And that word interests me, eco holiday. Because so far, what I can tell, if you do come on holiday in Vietnam, it is a lot about the natural places, like the ecology of the place. You know what I mean? It's not just a holiday. Like, check out these ants, for example. It's all about, a lot of the best things in Vietnam are about the nature and learning about the animals and stuff. And that to me is an eco holiday. Elements, like Tu was telling us. They are soil, wood, water, fire, maybe air too. I'm not sure what the last one is. So this is basically the top, guys. We could go a little bit higher, but I think it's gonna be more crowded actually. So this will be our summit. And check that out. The town down below, rice paddies, all among these limestone cliffs with the spiritual icons up at the top. It's really a beautiful, beautiful hike. You can hear the crickets. Glad we came to Ninh Binh, guys. And even gladder that you guys came with me. Especially if you made it this deep into the video. That really means a lot to me. So, we'll start to make our descent now. Because the bus leaves in about a half hour. We've got to walk all the way down. We need to get another coconut. So let's be careful as we slowly but surely start